Hello everyone, welcome back to my J Bird. This is game 94 of the blindfold blitz, 3-minute blitz. This is a human, not a program. I'm in black, and I'm calling this Nightbird Finchetto, Knight 66. And let's get down to it. It's 30 moves, and he looks pretty good and strong, but in the end he failed. C4, E5, C3, B6, A4, B7, E4, C6. Nightbird Finchetto right here. After C6, F3, F6, and then Knight 66. Okay, we continue on here. D3, E7, G5, H6. He comes down with a D5. Yeah, let's see here. What happens? This is pretty cool. I like when things get rough like this. This is the way I want it. I like to see a rough game. It just makes you smarter in what you do and think, and I like it. That's the way I like it. That's cool. I like getting involved in hard games. Okay, after D5, I go D8. And obviously, it's going to do him no good to capture with this. I capture, he can't capture, I capture with the queen. So now he has to unpin. The knight's got no discovery to go here. If it goes here, there's nothing here. Okay, after D8, H4, G5, G3, bishop up D6, E2, I go D4. And I know, I don't mind doubling up my pawns. I don't care. This is a 3-minute blitz, and I can see I can push this pawn up too. So after D4, D4 takes, D4 takes, D6 takes, but now I lose it right here and I can't do it. D6 takes. Now he tripled me up this way. After D6, he castles. Right now in this position, he looks like he's got me all chopped up and scattered all over the place. He's comfortable. You know what I mean? Yeah, okay. But I think what he should have done first was, before he castled, he got in a hurry, I think get this knight out of here. After castle, I take D5. He takes D5. But I do like his structure here. I do like this idea. But only depending where all your other pieces are, too. So, alright, after D5 takes, I go E7, H5, I castle the other way. E1, unpin F8, he goes G4, H5, he goes F5, I go G7, and see, everything's lined up, protect, and everything's lined up towards the king already, and these pawns are already on the march. Looks like I got a head start here. After G7, he goes B4. Here he comes. But there I go, G4. He pushes G3. Now we'll come back to this point here, but it's 3 minutes. It's hard to calculate. This move 21, and we over half our time probably could have been spent and gone already. You know, we could be down to a minute by now. And I'm going to start keeping track of all that too soon. After G3, I push H4. You just keep the attack going. Don't let him have a chance to, I'm beating him before I'm getting there before he's getting to the punch. After H4, but he continues on, A5, thinking he might have enough time. After A5, G3 takes, and G3 takes. Now, the next move, and now it's a little too late for him to try to do anything. I get an advantage here. After G3, H6. Now, let's see what he did. I think he made a bad move, but he was better off pushing the pawn and let me do the opposite, and then he'd hide his king back here, and even if the pawn got here. And then run the rooks up, bring the rook up, bring the queen over, do what you got to do. After H6, he went E2. He just tried to defend it. Now after e2, I go h5. Well, you know I'm sacrificing. This is the whole idea. And we'll see what he does, but he should have come over here to try to defend this pawn on a sacrifice. That's what you got to do. Either put the queen over here, and if I take it, then you can take it with the queen and just set there. Set on it. Because if I come down, then you got the queen and the king there and a rook. But let's see what he did. After h5, he took the pawn. g4. Okay, you think, okay, it's a free pawn, but it's not. Okay, so that was one move. This is two moves. Let's see, after g4, I take g3. He lets it go. But look, he let his rook go. I don't quite understand that. Maybe his time was lower than mine and he's not thinking properly and just pushing his pieces. I mean, all he had to do is think a little bit. He had a half-decent position going. He just had to think a little bit before making the moves. But he went b6. I take e2. He goes e2. He's better off taking it with the queen. After e2, queen h2, check. He moves over. I go up f4. Now, I had to do this properly. I couldn't play around and say check up here and let him keep walking right out of here. Then you know, then you're just making it hard for yourself. After f4, he goes back g2. Well, he had to. My rook would come down and say check. But then he could have moved that over the bishop here, but then I might have still put the... So after g2, h2 check, g1, and that's game. Okay, let's go back here a little bit to this one point. Right? He went here. I went there. Now, okay, let's say we let the game go on a little bit. He went here. I take. Well, still, let's see if he does something like this. Oh boy, you can't even let it get this far. Let's back this up. You can't. I mean, I went here. You got to start doing something right away. You can't. We'll just say he's got to think which pawn he has to push up to stop this. You see what I'm saying? And get his bishop in the game. Let's see. Let's say if he went this way. See? Here you go again. I go like this. He goes like this. I go like this. He goes like this. I go like this. That's no good either. Okay. So you can't do that. Maybe he calculated all that. So maybe he went here. I go here. Okay, but let's say, okay, I go here. Still, I think if he does this, I go opposite, right? Oh, but then I can't move. Nope, he can't do that either. Oh, wait. He could go like this. There you go. There you go. You just had to think about it a little bit. But like I said, maybe the clock was running because now I just can't come down here and do this. You know, then the game would continue on from here on out. Then I have to come up with something. Now, if he would have defended over here and did that, before he pushed these pieces, he'd be sitting looking something like this in this position. And then I got to come up with something real quick here. You know, no, I just did his work. What about me? You know, you know what I mean? It looks like he's in a winning position now if he would have figured that one out. Okay, thanks for stopping by. We're going to have some more for you. I hope you enjoyed that one.